Welcome to the MBG Podcast. Let's fire everybody.
What's up? I can't even do anything. I screwed this up big time. There's that button. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Go
we're
ahead.
not
I'm
live
working
yet.
on. We're not live.
Hold on a second.
It's not on the. It's not on the MBG, so I have to. I have to take that one down and actually put it on yours. Remove this. Yep. It said you need a real account. There we go. Let's see.
And I can't retweet it or whatever because I'm using my phone. So
Great.
All right,
Should we try this again? Go ahead, Who's? We're up. We're moving.
does that mean I start?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I thought we had this thing ready to go tonight, and it's the worst it's ever been.
Yeah, we're going in reverse. All right. Welcome, everybody, to episode number 133 of the Message for Geniuses podcast. This is Who's. I got Casey, Courtney, and MPG. Yeah, this is 133 episodes, and this is our biggest disaster ever to start. All right, so in addition to me going through puberty and us having technical issues, the hardest part tonight was making sure we all made it here on time, which was a little in question. What do y'all have going on tonight? Anything fun?
Yeah, I had the 8U coaches banquet dinner tonight, where I was honored as one of the esteemed 8U baseball coaches from the fall season, and I won an award. I won a $25 gift card to a local outdoor shop. It's the Hunting and Fishing Store of South Carolina. Guess what the two things that I don't do are?
Hunting and fishing.
So congratulations to me.
Nice.
Should have been.
Go get yourself some live bait.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
Casey,
good eating over there.
Did you get that for leading the league in strikeouts?
Yes, it was. It was the most strikeouts.
Right.
Yeah, they had like a $50 gift card to the Mexican restaurant. I'm like, hello, have you seen me? You're gonna give me the hunting and fishing.
The hunting and fishing guy or the eating guy?
You could have
Right?
traded.
Yeah, I should have.
All right. What about y'all? Anything fun going on? My big thing was just that both of my kids suddenly have like way more of a social life than I do, because my daughter had trivia with friends after school, and then my son was doing his normal thing, which is meeting up with his friends and being very ambiguous about what they're doing together.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. What are you guys doing? Just hanging out. Like, yeah, I know what that means. So
They forget we were cool once, right?
listen, I tried to tell my kids the other day, I said something about how I loved high school, and they were like, why? I was like, because that's the last time I was cool. And they were like, there's no way you were cool in high school. And I, seriously, I don't get the feeling to get offended very often. I almost went and got my yearbook.
Yeah, you pretty much lost the battle when you got to pull out the yearbook.
Is that the play?
Like I was on homecoming.
But, like,
damn it.
Uncool immediately to the kids.
Right.
So my kid's 8, so I'm taking notes from y'all. So like, is that the play when you get in high school? I got to pull out the old yearbook, dust it off.
I think that would have made it much worse, especially because, I mean, my yearbook is in black and white. That's how old it is. So.
That is so awesome.
And I'm not even kidding, by the way.
Come to think, I think we had a couple color pages in mine, but it's I
we
think
had
mine's
none.
black and white too.
You know what? I laughed, but I think everybody but the seniors was always black and white in ours.
Yeah.
Our whole thing was black and white. I don't know if they had color film back then. That may have been part of the problem.
Well, that's a good
Right.
point.
Oh God, that made my name.
All right, so y'all want to jump in it?
Well, we are now doing a sport, so it's consuming our life. It is every day of the week, and we have our first like real meet match tournament, whatever it's called. I'm such a great sports mom. I don't know what it's called, but our first one's tomorrow.
It's a match. First match tomorrow. Yeah.
Match.
I thought
And
it was a
then we have
meet.
another one on Saturday, which I'm really hoping that I think it starts at 9. I'm really hoping it's done by 2:30 by our game, or I'm just going to be checked out probably. That sounds awful, but it's probably true. And it has really made me realize that I don't handle a lot of things well, like new being thrown in. I don't like change. I have a routine, very routine. And so I haven't cooked. Well, I say I haven't cooked. I have provided dinner, but I'm not cooked. Like
Food has been eaten.
yeah, we had like pizza. We've had my mom brought us food one day. We had Sonic tonight. Well, she
You're
had
not
Sonic.
starving.
I had a diet cherry limeade because those are amazing. That was my dinner. She just walked by and goes,
Can I ask you something and take it completely off the rails early on? Because you just reminded me something, Courtney. I was watching TV the other day and there was a Sonic commercial that came on.
Yeah.
And there was something about making like Coke any flavor you want. And I know they have that thing, like you can make any flavor, but basically they like the first one, they threw cherries. And so they were throwing the cherries into the Coke and it was cool. And the second photo they showed, or the second little thing, was jalapenos. Jalapeno Coke? Is that like a thing?
no, that sounds gross.
Just look out for it. Because
You need to stop messing it up. Like, stop messing with Coke. Stop putting weird flavors in Dr. Pepper. Stop putting weird flavors in Coke. I'm sounding like MBG here, but I hate it.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird that that's the one they showed. Like they couldn't throw a lime in there or like vanilla. No, it was jalapenos falling into this Coke. You'll see it. It was on the SEC network or something the other day.
I do.
That's a
really,
lie. I don't watch that channel.
I don't necessarily like vanilla Coke like in the bottle, but we had one of
Delicious.
these like old timey like pharmacies that had a thing in it and like a little Coke, old timey Coke stand, and they would put like vanilla in the Coke, and that was fantastic. And I do not burn
Look,
any.
a real man doesn't flavor his Diet Coke. We've already talked about that.
Oh, Rob, come on! But you're not throwing jalapenos in there. He said he'll try any flavor. Blackberry Dr. Pepper milkshake at Whataburger.
What?
Interesting.
That is interesting. I'm
You know what I
intrigued.
found out
I'm
yesterday?
gonna try it.
And here's again, I'm going off the rails. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I was at a Clemson basketball game last night, and everything was sponsored by Whataburger. So I was like, well, why would anything be sponsored at Whataburger? There must be a new Whataburger in and around Clemson, and there's not. But I mean, it's literally like, hey, get a free burger at Whataburger if they score 314 points. And so I did a little research. The CEO of Whataburger is a Clemson alum. That'll really make Rob Williams want to continue to go there. And B, that's why they're orange. There you go. So MBG's got Crumble Cookie. I got Whataburger. What's up, MBG?
I don't know. We're not pink though. Our colors aren't pink for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's true.
You know why?
Yeah,
You're too manly for that, MBG.
We have Taco Casa.
that's
I mean,
true. That's true.
I
Gross.
like it.
No, nobody eats at Taco Casa. Nobody eats there. So
they do. Oh, it's so good. You either love it or you hate it.
Didn't
There's
you
no
meet Courtney
between.
there?
The what?
Didn't MBG meet you there, or did he not?
No. I made him meet me at a
Taco
bar.
Casa. No one goes to Taco Casa.
I made him meet me at Galette's of all places. If anybody knows.
Oh, that's right. That's right. They
what
had the
that
best Diet Coke. Yeah.
Yes.
So I guess we should talk about football at some
Maybe.
Oh
point.
yeah.
So we had the second college football playoff rankings came out last night. There was some movement in the rankings, but we almost had a lot of chaos, right? So the first game that I had down here is that Indiana at Penn State game where Indiana was favored by 14.5. And it looked a whole lot like they were going to lose, which would have shaken things up quite a bit. But obviously the catch of the year in the end zone there kind of saved the day for Indiana.
Yeah.
That was an insane ending, an insane game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the end?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm curious what your thoughts are on Gus Johnson. I know a lot of people don't like Gus Johnson, but I freaking love when Gus Johnson does a game like that. Love it.
Yeah, there was nothing better.
I thought it was fantastic. I mean, it sounded like he was pleasuring himself, maybe, but but frankly, that call or that catch kind of called for that. And look, we give the referees a whole lot of shit. That dude called it correctly on the field, which is I thought
Did you
was
see-
unbelievable.
Did you see the position he was in?
Yeah.
Like you couldn't argue with him.
No,
It was amazing.
No, I didn't think he was. I didn't think he had gotten in either.
I didn't
When
either.
they showed the
I didn't
replay,
either.
it was, yeah, it was clear. That was an unbelievable game. Unbelievable finish, I should say. I didn't watch.
Yeah.
Most
I
of
don't think the game was that great. It was filled with turnovers and bad football, but yeah, it was a great finish.
I
I
do
do
think.
love me.
Go ahead, MBG.
I do
Sorry.
love me. I do love me some Gus Johnson doing the game.
Yeah,
Yes,
I thought
he's
it was
That
great.
made all the better.
Yeah, it was good. I really needed for all the Indiana fans in my mentions this week, I really needed Penn State to pull it out. And of course they did not. But thanks a lot, Penn State. But the thing I love about it is I know y'all remember me talking about my coworker, how he was giving me all this shit about how Alabama was not good and that Penn State was, at the top and how they were so good. And he has not said a damn word to me about football in like weeks.
Well, I mean, why would he?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, how's it going, Scott? And he's like, oh, I'm good. I'm having a good time. I was like, how's your football team? He's like, oh, I'm not watching that. I'm like,
Listen, as someone whose team is normally not very good, you have to take one of two approaches during football season. You either say nothing or you just talk massive shit to everyone. There's no in between. So if I worked with you, I would probably say nothing. Whereas on Twitter, I take a different approach.
Yeah.
if I was Scott, I probably would have said nothing too. Because
Right.
now I will not shut up.
So the other game that could have shaken things up a lot was number 9 Oregon at number 2 Iowa, or number 22 Iowa rather. That was, the end of that game was pretty amazing too. I don't know if y'all watched that one, but the last
I did too.
Yeah, the last few minutes were amazing.
Same idea. It ended well, but again, not a great. MBG called it last week, said it was going to be a rock fight, and that's what it actually was. It was a great ending.
Yeah, and it was an entertaining game. Oregon won that game basically playing like Iowa. They ground them. They did a good job stopping the
100%.
run. And then, Dante Moore made one of the best throws I've ever seen on that last drive. He put it into not just a window, he literally had like a 1 square foot area to make that pass. And
What did they call it on the play-by-play? They called it a portal or a porthole. They said it wasn't a window; it was a porthole.
Yeah, so Indiana State's at number 2. Oregon moved from 9 to 8 by beating Iowa. And then, another big one, BYU at Texas Tech. So BYU was 7, Texas Tech was 8. Texas Tech was favored by 10.5, and that game was never close, I don't think, was it?
No.
Oh, it was worse than the score even indicated. That BYU was never in that game. And
Yeah.
our long national nightmare of BYU fans thinking they're good is nearing an end, I think. because they're nowhere near as good as what their record shows. They're probably going to beat TCU next week because TCU's not great, but still, they're average at best.
Yeah,
With
and
a
they
bad
didn't drop
quarterback.
that far. They only dropped from 7 to 12, which, I mean, losing by, I mean, I guess it was on the road and they were playing a good team, but, only dropping from 7 to 12 isn't terrible. They're still in it. And Texas Tech moved from 8 to 6. So, I mean, they're in really good shape.
And here's what I don't get is Utah at 13. Utah's lost 2 games. They haven't beaten anybody really either. They beat, I think, Arizona State, and Arizona State was playing with their backup quarterback. It was really their best win. They beat Cincinnati at home. I suppose a good win, but I don't get Utah at 13. I'm not sure what the committee sees there.
Yeah, I mean, they were ahead of us when we had 1 loss, which I thought was odd. And I'm only bringing up my school because it actually does affect kind of how, what the playoff picture would look like right now. So we lost on the road to Wake 16-9.
Ugh.
So we dropped from 14 to 20. And now if you look at this is the part that cracked me up. If you look at the projected bracket, they've got Miami in there as the number 11 seed. But if you look at the odds, Miami has a 6% chance to make the ACC championship game and a 4% chance to win. So they have, some of the lowest odds of, I think there are like 6 teams in the mix. And our odds are better than Miami's right now, but they still have Miami in as kind of the placeholder as the winner of the ACC. And I mean, they could get in, but I think their likely path to get in the playoff is as it's not a wild card, but at large, I guess.
Yeah, and Duke can do the most ACC thing ever and win the conference with 3 losses and may not even have an ACC team in the playoff.
Yeah, Duke could theoretically. I mean, the UVA Duke game this weekend is actually big with playoff implications because if we lose that, they definitely have an inside track to the ACC championship game. And you're right, they could be like 9-3.
Yeah,
9-4, maybe. I guess because they have 3 losses already, right?
Yeah, and they just lost to UConn.
Yeah, that would not be good. I like the chaos in the ACC, but that would suck.
I know it's awesome, but no, they still need representation. So everyone's anti-Duke this weekend, I think.
But y'all will have it though, right? Because no matter what, you don't get the automatic bye, but you get an automatic bid, right? For the champion.
No.
I think it's only
so.
The top 4.
Yes.
Champions.
No, okay.
No, there's a path. There's a path for the ACC to be left out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point. There's a path to it.
No, I didn't realize that. I thought the way it was going to go this year was the first 4 teams got the bye, but the conference champions were in.
But it's not just the Power 4. It's like if there's a team in another conference that's ranked high, I think this is how it works, that's ranked higher than the ACC champion, then they would get the automatic bid, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I heard it today and I wasn't listening, but
we should know this theoretically.
Theoretically, it's the perfect word.
I'm just not used to talking about college football playoff and ACC. So, but I think that's the way it works. Regardless, everyone root for us over Duke this weekend. And then the other one that mixed things up a little is Tulane beating Memphis because I think Memphis was the G5 representative a week ago, in the theoretical bracket, and now it's USF, I believe.
That's who they put in, and Memphis had a clear shot, clear path, and now I don't know if they even have a path, which is weird. Yeah,
and then a couple teams held serve. Texas A&M beat Mizzou, and Alabama beat LSU. So, I mean, 2 solids. I wouldn't say spectacular wins, but they did exactly what they needed to do. So the very top of the bracket is pretty similar to what it was before. I think the big changes are, again, this would be if the season ended today. I think Texas would now be in. I think last week they were out. And then I think BYU and Oklahoma would be the last two out. Again, if the season ended today.
My brain hurts. I'll be honest.
I spent way too much time. I have like the little bracket things in front of me. It's the only reason I know this. And then Miami, again, I'm putting that in quotes, would be in. UVA would be out. And then USF in and Memphis out. So those are the big changes from last week to this week.
So Rob Williams says correct. Top 5 conference champs are in regardless of conference. But then Gemini on Google says the ACC gets an automatic bid to the college football playoff if its conference champion is among the 5 highest ranked conference champions at the end of the season. So if Duke has 4 losses and is ranked 22nd, and there's a 5th conference that has a better, I mean, odds are good the ACC is going to get a team in, but yeah, like we were saying before, there's a path that says 0 bid ACC.
Yeah. I mean, as funny as I would find it.
James Madison being the one. Sorry.
Oh, see, I can't deal with that either because JMU fans are, I mean, y'all would have no reason to know this, but they are way out over their skis talking
I
crap.
wanted to go there so bad.
That's where my stepsister went. I actually like JMU a lot. That's
Beautiful
where the
campus.
voice of the MBG podcast went to college, actually.
That's nice.
Yeah. All right. So y'all want to talk about next week a little bit?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What's next week?
So we got some big ones. We've got number 11, Oklahoma at Alabama. Alabama is favored by 5.5. Courtney, how are you feeling about that one?
Not my best for sure. We all know what happened last year, but I mean, that really doesn't have anything to do with this year. But I do think that since the Texas loss, and I mean, they've gotten better. I think Mateer's healthier now with this throwing hand that he had surgery on. They have a really good defense. We cannot run the ball for shit right now. And I think that's partly some of our backs' fault, partly some of Jam Miller's fault after seeing some stuff this week. But, I mean, I think the crowd's going to play a big factor into it. I think everybody needs to be loud. Oh, look. Yeah, how's Bama running game? Shit, Craig. It's not good.
Look, every time this season that someone's counted Oklahoma out, they come back and beat somebody and play themselves right back in. And they're pretty much hanging by a thread right now. I think if they lose to Alabama, they're probably out of playoff contention. So the season's on the line for Oklahoma. I wouldn't count them out. I mean, like I say, they just keep hanging around.
I am not for sure. I said that this was going to be the game that we were going to struggle with. We struggle with a lot, but
I think you're going to be fine because Brent was at Clemson on Saturday, so obviously not in Clemson gear, so he was obviously not focusing on Alabama.
Oh, and they were mad. Oklahoma fans were big mad.
Really? I didn't even see that. I hate that.
Yeah, his son's a super senior, and so he came to be dad on a week off.
And you know,
it doesn't seem like Oklahoma fans get angry at something like that. Typically
it's very
pretty well-tempered folks. Yeah.
You know, one thing is though, like I haven't encountered like lots of angry Oklahoma fans like I have other teams in our conference.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah, no, they're all like they've all been super nice. I don't have any
out there. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of them who are nice. There is just a segment that is unhinged.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like all in good fun with them.
I guess you know what? It's every fan base is like that. Their unhinged segment is very loud. That's probably what it is.
They're like loud and wrong.
Yeah. Actually, and there are a couple potential chaos games in the SEC because then you've got number 10 Texas at number 5 Georgia, and that line, same thing. The home team is favored by 5.5. I mean, I'm not saying this will happen, but I mean, what if Oklahoma and Texas both win? I mean, that's going to throw the top of the bracket into complete chaos, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Texas is probably the same. Texas is probably in the same boat as Oklahoma. I don't think they could handle another loss.
No.
And still contend for a playoff spot. So
Yep.
They're probably playing for their playoff life too. And they've played pretty well recently, so that'll be an interesting game too.
I don't
Tough one to
think,
call. Probably
I don't
take
think
the home teams in both games.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Texas is getting hot at the right time. They're getting better every week, I feel like.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Um,
if this was at Texas, I'd feel a lot better about it for them. I just think winning at Georgia is tough.
It is, but Georgia's totally beatable this year. I mean, I feel like more so than any of the more recent years. I don't know. I feel like some chaos is going to happen this week. And I don't want it to happen with my team. So I want it to happen with Georgia. So that's what I'm hoping for. But I do think some crazy stuff's going to happen this week.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Another one, so Notre Dame, and I mean, I think Notre Dame's going to win this game, but they're at Pitt. Pitt's number 22 right now. Notre Dame favored by 12.5. I think if Pitt plays as well as they can, as well as they're capable of, I think that could be an interesting game. I don't think they can play, average and win, but if Pitt plays well, I think they can give Notre Dame all they can handle. Maybe I'm alone on that one, but
no, you're not.
Yeah,
Notre Dame typically loses some games that they're not supposed to. So
this one might be a game they can. I mean, on paper, obviously can lose. This is their toughest game remaining.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, the two teams in the ACC playing the best right now are arguably Pitt and SMU. So I don't know. I had that one marked as an interesting game. Any others that y'all are looking forward to watching?
Clemson, Louisville, Friday night. ACC Friday night on the road at Louisville. Could be a big one.
I mean, I would have. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead because I have thoughts on Louisville.
Well, I was just gonna say only the Florida Ole Miss game only because there seems to be some contention between those two fan bases for some reason.
Why?
Over the last week? I don't know. They seem to be kind of nipping at each other. I mean, Ole Miss should win that game pretty easily, but seems like there's some animosity between the two fan bases, and there's allegedly supposed to be a fight between the two of them, and so
that's right. That's right. I mean, in Florida, it's like Penn State, right? I mean, they've got an interim coach. They're kind of a disaster, but it's not like that team doesn't have talent.
Right. And they don't have anything.
Have an interim coach too, or no? By definition, I mean I don't know what it means. But.
You talking about the new New York Giants head coach, Lane Kiffin?
Yeah, he's got his guy.
Or the new Arkansas coach? Or the new Penn State coach, Lane Kiffin?
Yeah.
All right. And the only other ones I had on here, NC State at Miami is interesting to me only because, I mean, NC State beat us. They beat Georgia Tech. It would be the most Miami thing ever to lose at home while favored by 16.5 to knock yourself completely out of the playoff race.
Yeah, they finally fight their way back kind of on the fringe there, and then they lose to NC State.
Yeah,
NC State's quarterback is legit, though,
as
far as a runner.
Yep.
Yeah,
I really want that for Carson Beck.
CJ Bailey.
But I want that. I mean, I want him to lose.
I do too.
And then I don't know if y'all saw this, but so we're at Duke. Duke was favored by 6.5, and then our Tony Ellett came out today and said that our quarterback who got knocked out in the first or second quarter against Wake last week was going to do some stuff at practice today, and then that line has moved to 4.5 suddenly.
Heck
so
yeah.
I don't think Morris is going to play, but I do like that we're at least Elliott's usually incredibly, I would say, almost too honest with the injury report. So I like that he's playing some mind games at least.
They need it. Having watched that game last week, and obviously they're not preparing the backup, but it was like all the air left the team as soon as Chandler Morris went out last week.
No, we're just a totally different team without him out there. Yeah. All right. So we thought we'd do another draft this week. We like doing these, I think I said before, during the live shows. A few weeks ago, we did a draft of the worst Halloween candy. And my selection of black licorice, Good and Plenty, Necco wafers, and Sugar Daddies won with 45% of the votes. So this week, we're going to do, stay with a similar theme. We're going to do a 4-round draft of the worst Thanksgiving foods. So this one, shout out to Courtney for coming up with this topic. This one ended up being a little tougher than I thought it would be, but I think it'll be fun.
It was, but it's so good, I think.
It was a piece of cake.
And I love that Courtney literally wanted to do this because there is one food she hates so much, which she didn't share with us, but that's how we ended up deciding on this draft. All right, so do a random number generator to determine the draft order. Y'all ready?
Ready.
Right.
All right, so first pick. Courtney, it's your lucky day. You got the first pick.
Yeah.
Rigged. That's rigged. This is rigged like a Tennessee football game.
It might be.
I might be mentioning that soon.
Number 2, MBG. Number 3 is me, which means Casey.
Yes.
His favorite.
You know what that means.
I do. Let's go.
All
Wrap
right,
around.
Who you got, or what do you have with the first pick here?
Okay. I don't care if y'all like it or not because it's facts. It's sweet potato casserole. Okay. Think about it. It's like the Tennessee of Thanksgiving foods. People, they're obnoxious when they talk about it. The color sucks. And it hasn't won shit this decade. Like, if mashed up sweet potatoes that look like baby shit is not bad enough, some monster decided to throw some marshmallows on top of it. So just know, like, if you're eating this, it's not Planet Fitness over here. I'm absolutely judging you. It's so gross.
I don't disagree with that take.
Yeah, it's
It's a
not
solid
even
take.
up for debate. It's
Do
Courtney,
you want?
Is that the most you've prepared for one of our drafts before?
yes.
That sounded like it was all written out. I like it.
It was passionate.
Do you really want MBG on your side and something though?
On this, yes.
I love sweet potato casserole.
I do too.
They are so nasty.
Extra marshmallows.
Hell yeah.
Maybe it's because my mom doesn't make it
I don't want
Okay.
my potatoes sweet.
special, but they're called sweet potatoes.
I don't like it.
I would say it's so good. It's the candy corn of Thanksgiving, Courtney.
Ugh. It's even worse. Ugh.
All right, MBG. What's your first round pick?
I realize I'm probably going to lose based on this pick alone, but this is the absolute worst Thanksgiving food, and that's pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is nasty.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
It was
nasty.
totally on the list.
It's
Mel
the worst.
Kiper.
It's the worst food by a long shot. There's not even anything close. Yeah, Mel Kiper wouldn't like the pick, and I know a lot of people like pumpkin pie, but I ain't eating it.
Mel
No.
Kiper would say that MBG has no idea what the Thanksgiving draft is all about, just so you know.
Well, and the supreme pie on Thanksgiving is pecan pie, not pecan pie, because that shit's not even a word. It's pecan pie.
Well, that's a different draft.
I just want everyone to know that
Clarifying.
my draft is getting completely blown up already. But go ahead.
Well, you get 2 picks in a row, so you should be good. All right. I'm going with Jell-O salad
Mm.
as my first round pick. I'm sure this was good during the Great Depression, but there's no reason, and no, I did not have it during the Great Depression. There's no reason for it to be anywhere near a Thanksgiving spread. One time I had Thanksgiving at a friend's house, and they came out with this atrocity of lime Jell-O with pineapple, shredded carrots, and then mayo on it. And I literally almost had to stop being. I almost had to stop being friends with him. So for that reason, that's my number one pick.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross.
That's gross. That's me. I'm gonna go with my number one. Yep, I'm gonna go with my first round pick. I'm gonna go with pecan pie because keep your nuts out of my pie.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say out of your mouth, but okay.
I don't know what pecan is.
That was pecan. That was on my list as well, Casey. That's
pecan
nasty.
pie. Well, you stole my pumpkin pie, which was my number one, and I don't know if I want MBG as my teammate on this one. But anyway, my number two pick is rhubarb pie. Like, what the hell's a rhubarb?
Rhubarb pie is fantastic.
That sounds awful.
I think just call it strawberry, right?
Well,
isn't rhubarbs like strawberries?
I mean, I think then it would be called strawberry pie.
That's what I say.
Rhubarb is nothing like a strawberry.
Well, keep it off of my Thanksgiving plate. I don't want it. I don't even know
what it is.
Casey, while you're sitting there, Google rhubarb.
I am.
I don't know how to spell it, but Google rhubarb and Google strawberry. They don't look anything alike.
All right. Well, let me see.
Otherwise, good call, Casey.
I don't think Casey's ever had rhubarb pie.
My uncle brings it every year, and it looks gross.
It's good. Try it.
All right.
It's tart. It's nice.
All right. So my second round pick, I'm going with the cranberry sauce in a can. Basically, diabetes in a can. Mm-hmm. The only good thing about it is, I mean, everyone loves the shape and all that stuff, but that thwop sound that it makes when it comes out of the can is the best sound of Thanksgiving, but I don't want that anywhere near my plate.
But homemade cranberry sauce is excellent. The can is gross. It's so gross. It was totally on my list.
Yep.
Was it? There's overlap. There's a lot of overlap here today.
Oh, yeah.
All right, MBG.
And my list is not very long. I'm going to go with green bean casserole. That's not good.
Damn it. That was going to be mine.
I mean, there's really no reason to eat a vegetable on Thanksgiving, if we're being honest. So I would go with green bean casserole. That's not good. Nobody wants to eat that. Don't bring it. Don't bring it to your Thanksgiving dinner because no one wants to eat it.
Well, not everything has to be a casserole. Like, you don't have to put cream and mushroom in it, which mushrooms are gross anyway. Those little crunchy onion things. Like, you just eat a damn green bean like an adult.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive about this, and I should have, well, we don't fact check, but
no.
I think cream of mushroom soup is what they used, if you've seen the movie The Exorcist, as like when she projectile vomits. So I'm going to say green bean casserole is a solid choice there, Courtney.
Yeah.
Yeah, any casserole on Thanksgiving I don't think is needed.
Okay. So I get two.
You got two here.
Okay. So a lot of people are going to hate this, but I'm going to say turkey. And I know everybody.
Now that's a ridiculous pick.
Everybody wants to love it because it's Thanksgiving. But let's be honest, like the same person in your family has probably been making that same dry ass turkey since the beginning of time. You need to stop pretending to love it. Ham is superior. It is. It just is. I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
Cool. Courtney, just because you don't know how to cook a turkey doesn't mean turkey sucks.
I'm sorry. Ham's better. I'd rather have ham than turkey.
You might be disqualified, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Like, what do you even have for Thanksgiving if you don't have turkey?
Ham.
Ham's for Easter.
I will say, though, that after the fact, with all the turkey that's left, my mom makes turkey gumbo, and that's good.
Ooh, send me a plate.
That is really good. But just like raw dogging some turkey on your plate, no, count me out.
The gravy. Throw some gravy on there.
Can you mix it up with the mashed potatoes
and the stuffing?
Yeah.
No, See, now
Yeah,
y'all get
that's
crazy. Your food can't touch either.
What?
No. Mm-mm. I don't want my food
Oh,
touching.
man.
I agree, except on Thanksgiving
No.
and grits.
No. Oh, I get another one.
You do.
Okay. This one, I didn't know this existed. Okay. Until like an hour ago. But I'm going to roll with it because it's the craziest food thing I've ever seen. And people apparently would eat it from, hold on, I'm going to pull this up. I want everyone listening right now to Google candle salad. Candle salad.
Is that spelled
It is
like
a
the thing
vintage
that burns?
fruit salad that was popular in America from 1920s through 1960. It is assembled to resemble a lit candle and was often featured in children's cookbooks as a simple, fun recipe. Now, let me put this together for y'all, these ingredients. The base, you have a bed of lettuce leaves. The candle holder are pineapple rings. You can have one or more. The candle is a banana. So you're going to take the banana and peel it and stick it in the pineapple ring. Then the flame, you put a cherry on top for the flame, and then you have dripping wax. And you can use mayonnaise, cottage cheese, or whipped cream. So it drizzles down the side of the banana.
I've seen that on Pornhub, I'm pretty sure.
Okay? Like, what? Like, people ate that. That is a thing. And it was in children's cookbooks.
Well,
So for that-
yeah.
Candle salad
Banning the wrong books out there.
is my third choice. How awful is it? I've
They
seen
can't be
way,
showing this to
way worse
kids here.
pictures than that for sure.
Yeah, that's obscene.
You could see like the drizzle of whatever was coming down the banana, and I was like, "This was in children's books."
Someone made that as a joke, and then people were like, "Oh my god, it's delicious! Look how pretty!"
So good.
So good. Make it
Insane.
extra drizzle, please.
Absolutely insane.
Casey, if I had a nickel.
I knew that would be a hit for
Yeah.
sure. I was shocked. I was like, I have to use this. I have to tell people about this.
That's a solid third round pick right there.
Yeah.
To get that in the third round.
All right, MBG, what do you got?
Well, I'm going to go with ham, only because
Damn it.
I don't mind ham, but you shouldn't be eating ham on you shouldn't be eating ham on Thanksgiving. You eat turkey on Thanksgiving, Courtney.
Right.
So ham.
Nope.
That's
That-
blasphemy to eat ham on Thanksgiving.
Can't see
What's
me
the
right now, but I'm
blasphemous?
giving you the double thumbs down.
I refuse to believe that MBG, that was my pick, if that makes you feel any better. I refuse to believe that anyone has ever eaten ham and thought to themselves, man, fuck, that was some good ham. There's just no, there's
Yeah.
no way.
This
It's
girl,
ham.
for sure.
Like, it just tastes like ham. That's it.
No, you gotta have the brown sugar, the pineapples, the cherries, the cloves,
The marshmallows.
the Coca-Cola on
Huh.
top of it. I'm telling you.
The day after Thanksgiving ham sandwich is just not gonna hit like the turkey sandwich. I'm sorry.
With the stuffing and the mashed
Yeah.
potatoes. And,
Oh, God, y'all are animals.
Well, speaking
We're
of,
Americans, Courtney.
I guess.
Speaking of animals,
Well, I was going to say, speaking of foods that should not go together, I will say MBG just threw me off my game here. So I'm going down my picks. I would say, have y'all had ambrosia salad before?
Mhm. No.
Yeah, it's like some sloppy ass combination of like nuts and marshmallow and tangerine pieces. I don't know what goes in it, but that's what I imagine goes in it. So I'm going with that.
That was on
you're
mine.
nuts.
My
My salad.
pretty sure my grandma made it every year until she died, and I never touched it once.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Casey just doing a eulogy in the middle of the draft. Makes it a little more somber. Oh man. All right,
That's
Casey,
my
you got
turn.
2 here. Anyone else you want to eulogize while you're?
I think I'm good. Anybody that makes coconut cream pie can go do what coconut cream pie does.
I
I'm
see
not
your
sure what
theme. Fine. It
does.
only took me 3 picks to see your theme here, Casey.
Yeah, you know me. Simple is always better. But my last pick is turnips. Turnips
Nobody eats turnips.
can fuck all the way off. And I said that in a previous episode, and I don't remember which one, but it was early on. But it's for all the new people.
Wait, do people really
Turnips.
eat turnips?
They do.
My dad loves them.
I've never actually seen a person put a turnip in their mouth. People do that?
I certainly have never heard anyone say X person loves turnips. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's always at our Thanksgiving. It's always leftover, and my mom always puts the leftover mashed potatoes next to the turnips. So like that next day, you go grab a nice big scoop of mashed potatoes and stuffing, and you take a bite, and it tastes like turnips.
I don't think I've even actually like seen it on someone's plate.
I'll send you a picture.
I can't wait.
But it smells up the whole house too. It's awful. We need some candle salad to make it smell better in our house.
We might need to do a food that looks like porn draft at some point, just so candle salad can be the number one.
Courtney's won. Yeah, it's right.
I won.
Right.
It's rightful due, right?
All right, Casey. Oh, that was both your picks there.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
done.
All right.
Thankfully.
So, I mean, this sounds like a lame pick, but I'm going with dinner rolls. And this is why. Thanksgiving is the best food day of the year. Don't be a dumbass and fill up with those just mushy ass rolls, right? It's like going out to a good dinner and eating a bunch of bread before your entree comes, or your appetizer comes. It's stupid.
Fuck
We do it
off.
every Friday at the Mexican place. You get all those tortillas chips, you know?
It's like one of the best parts of the meal.
I don't think Courtney's going to have Thanksgiving with us anytime soon.
No, I love bread.
All right, MBG. It's your last pick here.
I know I struggled with this one, so I'm going to go with creamed corn. It sounds like people actually eat creamed corn. That's nasty. Corn's bad enough. Well, you're gonna cream it? Like that's gonna make it any better? No. So creamed corn. That's dumb. Don't eat it.
So,
But
I have a question. So there are a lot of creamed foods. What would be the best creamed food?
Not
Is
spinach.
there one?
I mean,
that's the next draft.
Just a draft of creamed food.
The best creamed food, and it's just
Won't even
us
say best.
donuts.
Don't even say best. It's just what
Just-
the creamed foods.
Yeah. Sorry, that was more of a rhetorical question, I guess. So, all right, Courtney, you get to wrap it up here.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with another type of salad. Not like porn or anything this time, but it's pear salad. You know how they take the pear half and then they put mayonnaise
you're making up salads.
and cheese on it, and then it's for real. But if you put that on my plate, be prepared to have a fight and the cops call because you deserve to go to jail. It is, I don't know, maybe it's a Southern thing, but they do it with pineapples too. The mayonnaise on the pineapple and the cheese. And like, why are you fucking up a good fruit like that?
Is it Duke's mayonnaise?
I don't care what kind of mayonnaise it is. You're not putting mayonnaise on my fruit.
MBG saying you're making up salads might be the most animated I've ever heard him on the show, by the way.
It's a real thing.
You're
And you
making
know
up
what?
salads.
It was between that or stuffing, because in the South, we don't do that stuffing bullshit. We do dressing.
We do
Well,
both.
listen out.
That's
Think-
true.
You know you're not Northern or Southern when your Thanksgiving has both of those, which ours does.
Yeah. We don't mess with the whole stuffing
I will say
Keep
that
your mayo out of my salad.
Yeah, get your mayo out of my salad. Whether it's drizzled on a elongated banana or on a pear, I don't want it.
an elongated banana, not just any banana.
Mm-mm.
I had to
Mm-mm.
throw that in there.
So I think the biggest upset of this draft is that Lounge Dog's cheeseless mac and cheese did not make the list, but
yeah.
we'll give it an honorable mention.
Yeah. Definitely don't want it at a tailgate
No, or anywhere.
or anywhere.
Cheeseless mac and cheese.
That will
All right,
always be.
y'all. So that brings us to our next segment, Genius of the Week. As always, each of us is going to nominate player, coach, team, conference. Someone did something particularly dumb in the last week. We'll put it to a Twitter vote and see who wins. For our last vote, Courtney's nominee, LSU fans, won with 45% of the vote.
Wow.
Yeah. Followed by my nominee, Tom Brady, with 26%.
Wow.
Casey's nominee, ACC officials, came in third with 23% of the vote. And MBG's nominee, Alfredo Brindis, finished in last with 6%. So MBG, you came in second last week. You fell off a little bit.
Yeah, going backwards, yeah.
Yeah, you just got to wait till next Halloween and throw that adults who dress up in costumes out there and get another win. All right, so I'm in the lead with 53 wins, followed by Casey with 26. Courtney has 19, and MBG has 1. So Casey, who you going with this week?
This week, my genius of the week is the Bulgarian professional soccer team Arda Kardzali, which has had to release an apology after holding a moment of silence to pay tribute to a former player, only to later discover he was in fact alive. They actually paused to hold the somber moment of silence for Petko Gonchev before their match against Levski Sofia. I need MBG's accent here. Both teams lined up on the center circle and bowed their heads in silence in Ganchev's honor, but the game was not even finished before the club posted to social media suggesting they had been misinformed and their beloved Petko Ganchev was actually alive and very well, and the team had to offer their apologies to Ganchev and his family. They released a statement. It said the management of PFC Arda would like to express its deepest apologies to the team's former footballer Petko Ganchev and his loved ones after the club received incorrect information regarding his death. I think that was the translation. I'm not sure. I don't speak Bulgarian. But for that, Bulgarian soccer club Arda Kardzali is my genius of the week.
I think that's our first Bulgarian soccer nominee we've had.
You're welcome.
Mine.
If you would ask me ahead of time, I would have helped you with that translation. But
Yeah, he probably could have.
You want to do it all on your own?
Selfish. You were out playing putt-putt.
All right, Courtney, who do you have?
Okay, so I know I went with LSU fans last week, but how can I not go with LSU administration this week? Because 1 week after firing Brian Kelly, LSU is allegedly trying to back out of the buyout and said that the athletic director, Scott Woodward, was not acting with authority when Kelly was fired, and they believe that they had grounds to fire him with cause. And immediately my mind went to that Office scene where he says, I have cause. It is because I hate him. And so for making me side with Brian Kelly and acting like a bunch of broke bitches, LSU administration is my genius of the week. That's just wild.
That's good.
I don't think I've seen
that's gonna win.
the argument that we didn't actually fire him.
Oh, it was in the
MBG,
court documents.
I mean, I'm not sure what the end of that argument is. So then he quit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like the for cause thing I get, but I saw one argument that they didn't actually terminate his contract. And therefore, I guess the next part of that argument is, so therefore, I don't know, he wasn't fired and didn't show up for work. I'm not really sure how that plays out, but either way.
I don't know. You got to think, like, he rejected 2 of their offers. I think they said that one was supposedly like 25 and the other one was like 30.
Of course. Yeah.
And hell yeah, I would have rejected him too. It's like, no, you owe me my whole buyout.
Yeah. It's not going to get litigated. What MBG? What's that dude's name? Tom Mars. Is that who it was?
Tom Mars. Yeah, that guy knows nothing. I don't understand why people defer to his expertise, but he might be right on this one.
But I mean, he said something like, no school has ever litigated one of these and won. But
right.
I mean, this is not going to go to trial. I mean, there's no way. So, and I don't know of any that have been fully litigated. It's going to end up getting settled. All the stuff is just settlement posturing, or negotiation posturing, as far as I'm concerned. He's going to get some amount, a little less than $53 million, is my guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mike Leach's went to trial. I think they litigated Mike Leach's, but there was some weird sovereign immunity argument in that one. So I think that one actually was litigated.
Okay.
Was that Texas Tech?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just all super crazy. And you got to think like, that doesn't look very appealing for a coach to be like, yeah, I want to take that job. Right?
Yeah. A lot of these schools aren't helping themselves with how they're handling the post-termination stuff. All right, MBG, what do you got for us?
All right. Well, I got a fine fellow from up in, I believe this fellow's from Ohio. You just got to hang with me to the end of the story. It's a short
Florida?
one, but you got to hang with me. Police arrested a 42-year-old man after a bank robbery at Huntington Bank last Friday in Alliance. It was the city's first bank robbery since 2010. According to the Alliance Police Department, Jawan L. Mason entered the bank around 9:20 a.m. and claimed he had a weapon. He demanded cash and fled on foot with approximately $400 in $1 bills. So he robbed a bank. All he got was $401 bills. Police responded immediately and searched the area. Patrolman Paul Vesco located Mason walking on South Union Avenue near the State Street. Mason had changed clothes and was carrying the stolen money, according to police. He was taken into custody without incident and booked into the Stark County Jail on a charge of aggravated robbery. And here's the kicker. Police noted that he hold on. Here's the kicker. Sorry. During his arrest, he reportedly asked police to deposit the stolen cash into his jail commissary account. So
smart.
For only stealing $400 and thinking that he got to keep it and could put it on his commissary account, my man Jawan L. Mason is my genius of the week.
You can't.
I mean, that's.
I think there's like a maybe. I think there's a rule that if you have the money for so many minutes, you get to keep it.
Yeah, I think it's a corollary.
The threshold.
Corollary of the finders keepers rule, I believe.
Yeah, he must have not hit the threshold. You need to hold out just a little bit longer, apparently. So for that, he's my genius of the week. Seems like a fine fellow, though.
Yeah,
I saw his picture. I tried to get it up on the screen, but couldn't get it fast enough. But he looks like a stand-up guy.
The best picture ever.
Well, he's $400 richer.
Was the guy who said the alligator was his lawyer.
Yeah.
That was the best. Yeah. That guy looked the most like his crime. All right, so my genius of the week is Michigan State football. So everybody knows Michigan State having a rough go of it over the last few years. Former head coach Mel Tucker fired early in 2023 after allegations of sexual harassment. And then from 2022 to 2024, the Spartans were 14-22 under Tucker and current head coach Jonathan Smith. Well, today it was announced that Michigan State has been found in violation of been found to have provided improper benefits to 3 recruits, and that those 3 players participated in 26 games for Michigan State while ineligible, which means the Spartans have to vacate all 14 wins during the period from 2022 to 2024, including Smith's first season as head coach, which now leaves his current record in conference play at Michigan State at 0-15.
Uh-huh.
So the worst part about all this for Michigan State, obviously, is that after clamoring for years for the hammer to be dropped on their rival Michigan, the NCAA instead came down on them. And as you can imagine, there were some pretty good responses to the tweet announcing these violations. The first one is funnier to see, but I'll describe it for you. This was Connor Stallions posted, hold on a second, with a screenshot of the score from the 2023 Michigan State Central Michigan game, which, of course, I believe is the game where he was on the Central Michigan sideline.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's no longer a Michigan State win. Second one was from a Michigan State fan. He said, quote, "I'm embarrassed that I root for this team. When Michigan cheats, at least they win a natty. When we cheat, we win 14 fucking games in 3 years." Sorry. And then
That's fantastic.
the last one was the NCAA is so mad at Michigan's cheating that they hammered Michigan State. So for all of those reasons, Michigan State football is my genius of the week. All right, MBG. I know that's the longest we've ever gone in the first half of the show. You got some good posts for us this week?
I got a few for you. So we'll start with Florida. We talked about the Florida Ole Miss game this week coming up. Florida fans have seemed fairly confident they're going to land Lane Kiffin. I don't know where that confidence stems from, but they seem to be fairly confident, except for this fellow, Paco Gator. He says, Kiffin isn't coming. We have become Nebraska. We have been through 4 coaches that were all bad. It is a broken program, and we have a bad AD. I don't think Kiffin is coming. He has it good where he is at. Why would he want to come to this dumpster fire? And let's be honest, that is exactly what we are. I didn't necessarily pick this because I thought it was a bad take. But one thing that I like is that people always say that they're the new Nebraska. I don't know why people are always picking on Nebraska. But I do think that's a pretty good take overall. I don't understand why Lane Kiffin would take on that Florida mess.
I don't either. And who do we think is going to go there? I mean, in theory, it's a great job, but it's kind of a disaster right now. So let's say they don't get Lane. Who are they going to get?
I'm with Casey.
Jedd Fisch.
That's the answer.
I think.
Yeah.
I think that's who they end up with.
I think our friend
It's
Emily would be
Jedd Fisch.
very excited if they got Jedd Fisch.
It'll be his third job in 4 years.
Or it's going to be Eli Drinkwitz. I don't think they could go back to the G5 bucket again.
Silverfield.
I don't know that the fans.
Silverfield, Silverman, whatever his name is at Memphis.
Yeah, at Memphis. But I don't think the fans would put up with that again.
No.
I mean,
I don't either.
Some are from Tulane. Golesh would be a great hire, but I don't think that they would put up with that again.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they go for Gruden, but I'm guessing they end up with Fisch. I think he's from. I think he went to Florida.
He did. Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right.
I think Florida fans are being a little, optimistic about their program too, because Nebraska's not in a bad place right now. They've got a winning record, and is Florida considered a blue blood? They've won. I guess they've won 3 natties, right?
Yeah, but 2 of them were with murderers and stuff, wasn't it? And Jesus Christ himself.
I mean, I don't think you can.
Maybe 1 out of those 2, right?
I mean, Nebraska had Lawrence Phillips, so maybe they are on even ground. I don't know.
That's
true.
Fair.
That's a good point.
All right.
Remember Lawrence Phillips.
Well, since you took us down that somber road, Casey, let's stay on it. There's a Florida State post. Man, Florida State. Anytime you think they might get it back together, they don't.
What happened? Who'd they lose to?
That's exactly it, Casey. They lost to Clemson.
But they beat Bama. Sorry.
I still don't know how that happened. I have no idea. how that game ever happened.
You and me both.
Listen, we broke them. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, that seems to be the case.
Yeah.
But this guy, Delusion 012 says hopeless. They're hopeless. And I mean, he's probably right again. This is my first post and probably last. But 1945 Hiroshima had more hope than this football program.
Man, he's down bad.
Down bad. Crying in
By
the
the way, MBG, somebody quote tweeted this, your post, and they
Yeah.
tagged Norvell Malzahn, the FSU football account, Castellanos, FSU's defensive coordinator, and FSU's president.
Damn.
Wow. Yikes.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
think
I
they
mean,
were
I'll-
that bad on Saturday. I thought they were
Yep.
just fine.
I mean, all I can say is Hiroshima itself seems to have made a great recovery. And so I think Florida State can as well.
There
I
you
don't
go.
think-
That's a great point.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a thriving city right now. It's only, I mean, we're what, 75 years later? So
Yeah, that's fine. Florida State can come back in 75 years too. We'll be just fine.
Did y'all see somebody posted a screenshot from somebody's podcast? It's a Florida State podcast. I think it was going on either during or after the Clemson game. But it was a Florida State fan. He said, I haven't seen that many drop balls since puberty hit the 8th grade choir.
Oh my God.
They did too. There was a few plays. They ran a wheel route that was schemed up so perfectly. And Castellanos could not have hit the dude in the hands any better. And he just dropped it, like tripped over himself. It was, yeah, they
Yeah, that's
dropped
a shame.
lot of passes. Yeah, I hated it for him.
Sure, you were broken up.
Mm-hmm.
all right. So this post, I don't know if I really follow this fellow's logic. It's from the Tennessee board, so that probably tells us why we have trouble following the logic here.
Yeah.
Fellow named Turkey Hunter 5000, Courtney.
Oh yeah.
There
Says-
it is.
says, if I'm Heupel, I tell Danny White, the AD, no more night games until I got a legit team. Dude is catching way too much hell for the loss, not because of, hey, we lost a football game to a good team. No, it's an event. The fans invest so much monetarily / emotionally in these games, putting way too much pressure on the football team. Is a night game more pressure than a day game?
Mm. Yeah.
Does
I don't
anyone follow the
know.
logic here?
No,
I mean-
it's a Tennessee fan. There is no logic.
Like what, they want to play at like 9 a.m. to make it
I was
easier?
going to say,
I
most
don't
teams
understand.
complain when they get too many early kickoffs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want some tailgate
Nothing
time, right?
they do or say makes any sense. And if you're trying to make sense of it, you'll just come out looking like a dumbass.
Yeah, and that fan base wants to tailgate too, right? I mean, that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Nope.
All right,
I
more
know.
11 o'clocks
I mean-
for Tennessee. There you
Yeah.
go. There's the fix.
Well,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
Tennessee
what-
fans talking about how tough the SEC is and then being afraid to play night games is just kind of amusing, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think the night game is a problem. It's probably that you just lost to some teams who are better than you.
What?
Well,
That's logic, though. Okay.
I
That
feel
goes
like
out the window when talking to them.
I feel like you got to cut them some slack. I mean, they're 6-3. They lost their starting quarterback in April after spring ball and had to bring someone else in. I mean,
Yeah.
6-3, given the circumstances, isn't terrible. I don't think it's the night games. I think maybe it might be the quarterback, but whatever.
What? You
Maybe
mean
it's the
you
night
get a-
games.
They would not agree with you for sure.
There's a quarterback from Ferris State that's killing it in the SEC. So
He is. That's a heck of a story, too. All right, Courtney. Lots of fans think they're going to get Nick Saban. LSU fans seem, depending on which ones you talk to, they seem fairly certain. I don't know who those folks are, but they think they're fairly certain. This fan thinks maybe they need to do a little something to lure him to
Yeah.
Baton Rouge. AZ Tiger 24. How to get Saban here? look, he probably isn't coming back, but say we offer $15 million over 4 years and have an incentive that says if he wins another natty, he gets the field named after it. Imagine having two powerhouse programs with your name on the field. How would that work? You got Nick Saban Field in Baton Rouge and Nick Saban Field in Tuscaloosa? That'd be something, right?
Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, they're just living in the land of delusion at this point. So much that I think that he was like number one on like the betting odds to be LSU's next coach. Because I'm pretty sure that all these LSU fans are putting money on it.
They stole Death Valley from Clemson. Now they're going to steal Nick Saban Field from Alabama. I mean, come up with your own stuff, LSU.
Right. No, they just still, like I said, they still have not gotten over the fact that they somehow believe that like we stole their coach, but they forget that like he left there and went into the pros and then came back to college.
Yeah,
like,
ruined my pro team. Yeah, to help you.
A what?
He ruined my pro team. I'm
Yeah.
a Dolphin fan. He ruined it. He ruined my love of the NFL, actually.
This is the most negative Casey I've heard in our 3 years of doing this.
I love it.
I wanted something other than the hunting and fishing gift card, and that's what it all stems back to.
So good. But yes, no, Nick Saban's not going there. He's thriving on game day, y'all.
He's not going anywhere. I mean, it's not even that it's LSU. He's got no reason to go anywhere.
Did y'all see that video from his birthday?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where Miss Terry's like, sit up. Be like, if you think he's making any of these decisions, you were wrong. They're going after the wrong person. You go after Miss Terry.
So I had that tweet. I tweeted out that post where I think it was an LSU fan said it was a done deal, and it was supposed to happen early this week. There was like almost 400 bookmarks on that thing. So I can only imagine, no matter what happens, I'm going to get a million people telling me that I'm an idiot for thinking that Saban was going to go to LSU, or if he does go, that I'm an idiot for making fun of the guy who had the news. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for that fallout to occur.
It looks like a win-win to me, MBG.
Either way, people are going to be upset with me.
Yes.
So
it's your fault.
All right. Last one. Stay in the SEC. This was Georgia played at Mississippi State this week. And some of the fans apparently weren't fans of the cowbells. Have you guys been to a game at Mississippi State?
I sure have. Yep.
I have not.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe you guys can answer this fella's question, the Palmetto Dog 2. He says, why are cowbells even allowed at Mississippi State? Is it just a sympathetic concession from the SEC because Mississippi State has not been a threat most years? Seems mighty strange to prohibit artificial noisemakers, but blatantly allow it for one university. Has the SEC addressed this publicly? Is that the case? Is it just because Mississippi State sucks, so they let them do whatever they want?
Yes.
Sure.
So actually, do you want real facts, or no, we don't do that here?
No, I want to hear.
So they actually have banned artificial noisemakers within the SEC, except Mississippi State, under the guise is the wrong word, but I'm going to say it. It's not even close to the word because guise is like hidden, right? Something like that. But under there's another word. I can't think of it. Now it's ruining my whole facts. It's basically they can only play it in non-playing, like when the game's not playing. So they can only ring it when the game's not playing. So after the play's done, they can go ding, 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 ding. And when you're there, it doesn't bother you nearly as much as you'd think. It's actually kind of nice, to be honest.
No, Casey's lying.
Gonna hate that.
Fucking terrible.
I didn't mind it. I really didn't mind it.
So I looked it up. There is a bylaw, an SEC bylaw that says that noisemakers are prohibited, but there is an exception. It says there's an exception called traditional institutional noisemakers.
There you go.
Those tied to a school's tradition require the institution to submit an annual use plan to the SEC commissioner explaining how they will be governed. So I don't know. Is this something that Mississippi State has to petition every year
Yeah.
to use from the SEC.
I would be shocked if they did that every year.
But it says they have to explain how they will be governed. Is there any limitations or restrictions on them when you take them in?
I think they're only supposed to do it up until the snap.
That's
Like
true.
I think
And then
they're supposed
after
to
they
stop
can do it.
before the snap. But I don't know
And
if
if they
do.
don't, they can get 15-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike. That's true. But Craig McMichael brought up a great thing. It's fun at the start of the game, but they're always quiet at the end when they're getting beat. I mean, sad but true.
I pulled up the bylaws because I was hoping that there was a "they really suck" exception that allowed noisemakers for teams that suck, but there's not. So anybody apparently could do it if it's a traditional institutional noisemaker.
So
South Carolina squeezes a chicken.
Sorry, Casey, go ahead.
No, South Carolina squeezes a chicken.
So you're saying
Yeah, they do.
Some would say they choke it, right?
They're choking the chicken?
Yeah, because it goes.
Please do that again.
Yeah, that
Hell yeah.
was incredibly consistent, by the way. Do y'all want to hear the most old man yelling at clouds tweet ever?
Yes.
Somebody responded to MBG's post and said, "Our grandparents stormed Normandy, and this is what the entire SEC complains about every week." And they were not being funny. They were being dead serious.
That's so good.
But if Mississippi State was good, would it become more of an issue of contention between everybody?
I don't think we need to worry about that, probably.
Yeah, that's not even something we're supposed to burn brain cells on.
Hey, Lounge Dog Ryan, I'm sorry. That's not me. I didn't say that.
Yeah, Ryan, that wasn't directed at you. That was directed at Lounge.
And or Brandon Walker, perhaps.
Right. Who I'm still blocked by.
You know, speaking of him, the thing that they did with Lane Kiffin about where he's going to be the next coach at, that was actually hilarious. Did y'all watch
I haven't seen that.
No, missed it.
I'll have to send it to y'all. It was funny as shit.
MBG, I have a question before we close this out.
Yeah.
So I got a picture of rhubarb here, and there's strawberries. And so which one's the rhubarb? Why are they putting strawberries with the rhubarb?
Well, because you make strawberry rhubarb pie. You put them together in the pie.
But how is that? It looks like a daggum crab leg. How is that good in a pie? What does that do? They mince it up? What are they doing with that thing?
Yeah, no, you mince it up. It's really tart. It's got like makes the pie really tart. It's so good. Well, you said it was wait a minute. You said that you don't like it, and here you're asking me what it tastes like.
He also said that rhubarb looks like strawberries, which
it looks like a murder scene at my Thanksgiving table, so that's why I don't eat it.
I don't trust your food takes anymore, MBG, if you said you like that.
It's so good. My grandma used to make it. Oh man, it's good. I love me some rhubarb pie.
Ugh.
Casey, do you want
draft I'm gonna lose.
Yeah, do you want to eulogize MBG's grandma now, or are you good?
Rest in peace. I don't know if she's dead. I don't want to do that.
How do we know she's dead?
Well, you did say she used to make it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe,
that's fair.
She stopped.
Maybe
she had
her arthritic fingers don't work to cut the rhubarbs.
She has passed on, Casey. You can
rest in peace.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. There you go.
All right, that's all I got, fellas and lady.
And lady.
That's
all right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
All right. That'll do it for this week's episode, the MBG podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review. You can check out more content at messageboardgeniuses.com. And we'll see you next time, losers.